Hello and welcome to the YouTube version of this video. If you're seeing this bit of banter, you're on YouTube.
Yeah. And we made it look like a cooking show. Look, we weighed stuff out.
Yeah, we were setting up and then Hannah was like, I understand now why they weigh out all their ingredients in advance on a cooking show, because it means that they don't have to kind of edit that bit, we can just banter at you.
It's true.
Right,
so something. So, today we're making vanilla biscuits, which are pretty epic. This is one of about 3 recipes in the world that I create without adjustment. Okay, so we need 200 grams of butter.
Right.
In a bowl that's been softened somewhat.
The bowl's been softened. Yes,
that was such bad scraping, dude.
Oh, okay.
Come on, there's like grams of butter there.
Yeah, okay.
Grams.
Grams, okay.
Whole grams. There we go. Okay.
Right, what am I doing with this butter?
You're adding 200 grams of caster sugar.
Putting the sugar in at this point.
You can use granulated.
Sugar.
Caster's probably better texture-wise for this biscuit. Don't go for a soft brown. You could. It would just probably not work that well.
Okay. I'm presuming I'm mixing this now, right?
You don't need to cream it though. You don't need to beat it to butter and sugar. You're just mixing it together.
We're just mixing it together.
Because this is a biscuit, not a cake.
What's the difference between mixing it together and creaming it?
When you cream butter and sugar, you're looking for it to go lighter. And
what?
If you pull it against the side of the bowl and just sort of squash it with the sugar.
So I'm already not doing this very well. Right. Okay.
It goes better.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
So basically, when you make a cake, you're trying to trap lots of air bubbles in. So you're creaming it. That's why it gets paler.
Right.
This, you're not trying to do that. You're just trying to mix it together really well.
Right.
That's your aim.
Right. Okay.
So yeah.
I'm trapping sugar and butter against a glass wall. Right. How are we doing?
Well, you're nearly there.
Yeah.
You need to do a bit more. Like, give it a little bit of a beat just to make sure everything's. There we go.
Right.
Okay, a little bit more. Just make sure it's really thoroughly mixed together. If you hold it under your arm, like that was what my mum always told me.
Oh yeah, the old. I'm leaning over so that the close-up camera can get it.
Right. Okay, I think you're there.
Right.
We now want to add an egg.
An egg. Oh,
an
right.
Egg.
This is the bit where I crack an egg and get eggshell in.
Well, that's fine. Eggshell's easy to get out. Just there you go.
Woo.
Beautiful. You did break the yolk, but nothing terrible in this regard.
Well, I didn't feel that was that important.
Okay, now you want to just mix.
Oh yes, that's well sticky.
And then you want a capful of vanilla extract. Preferably extract, not essence. Extracts taste better. There we go. Without splashing me with.
Oh yeah,
this is where I should wear an apron really when I'm baking. I mean, I do normally wear an apron.
What are we trying to achieve here?
Mixing it in.
Right.
Nothing
Okay.
else.
How do we know when it's all mixed?
When it achieves a uniformity of texture, you want to get the bits down the side. Yes. So it's good to scrape in your bowl and spit down your spoon every so often. Right. I think that looks pretty good to me. Yeah. What do you think? That looking evenly textured. Technically, I believe you're trying to form an emulsion, I think.
An emulsion?
Yeah.
That sounds like the kind of thing you paint on a wall.
It is the kind of thing you paint on a wall, except
not. Yeah.
Except not.
Right, okay, so we've got some egg, butter, sugar, vanilla mixture.
Yes, now flour.
Now we've got the flour, right. So this is...
flour, plain flour.
I'm doing that thing, yeah. Presenter, show ingredient to camera. Yes.
Now I should hasten to add the recipe says preferably super fine, 00. This is Sainsbury's Basics.
Yep. So
Still works fine.
This is all going in.
All going in. Now the aim here is to mix as little as possible, but make it smooth. So like pastry, you don't want to build up the strands of gluten that happen when you mix flour. So
we are handling it as lightly as possible.
Well, just as little as possible.
As little as possible.
So mix it until it starts to come together, and then get your hands in.
Ah, yes.
Hands are better, and also if your arm starts to hurt from the spoon, it's less painful. Just to do it with your hands. When I worked,
so you're not going to do. You're doing it not with a spoon because it will hurt less.
Yes.
That's a reference to Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
I'm not going
for
to cut
those
your heart
who.
out. A wooden spoon also would be a highly inefficient tool to cut someone's heart out with.
Like, well, a metal spoon would be highly inefficient to cut someone's heart out.
Yeah, I know, but a wooden. I mean, a wooden spoon, just you have no chance. Like a metal spoon, if you sharpen it enough, then maybe, and you could give it serrated edges.
Yeah, but the dude from Temple of Doom who can pluck people's hearts out with his hand, if he had a spoon and he could make it look like he got your heart out with a wooden spoon.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have done it. That's the point. You would have. You said he could make it look like right. So you see, there's this point. Stop.
Yeah, is this the point where I'm getting my hands?
This is the point where you get your hands in.
Right,
so
okay.
It looks like that. Okay, so it's kind of lumpy. It looks a little bit like crumble. You've got stuff all over the side.
Well, this is what happens, isn't it, when I cook?
Yeah, it's true.
Is that it's just messy?
It's true.
Yeah. Like, you like it when I make chili chicken goujons, but you don't like being in the kitchen when I do it.
No,
because it's just, that's one of those things where it's like dip, egg, flour, breadcrumbs, and it's just messy. This is quite sticky.
Yeah, it is.
And so,
The best biscuits are full of butter.
the best biscuits are full of butter.
Yeah.
That sounds...
So what I would do at this point, because you're mostly just working the top here, you haven't got underneath the
Do you want me to just turn it onto the surface?
Tip it out inside.
Okay, right. Whoop.
Because there's all that flour underneath that you
Oh,
haven't
yeah,
even
that's
got
true.
to.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're going for now is this.
Just squish it.
Because you basically just want to squish it together until it's a nice uniform dough. Because you want to work it enough so it's not going to fall apart when you try and roll it out.
This is kind of, it feels rather crumbly around the edges.
Yes, that's because you kind of overworked the top and didn't get to the bottom.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, so those of you that were impressed with my piping skill last week,
You're not doing terribly.
I'm slightly cocking this up right now.
So
we've got
just keep with the squishing. You're not trying to sort of knead it or anything. You're just trying to.
Right, okay.
Well, you are, but it's sort of much like not. In bread, you're trying to build up
like
gluten
bits
strands.
of biscuits are
That's
escaping.
the aim. But in this, it's the opposite.
It's just kind of.
You're just trying to mix it. So
together.
if you do this in a mixer, I would do the same thing. So mix it until it just starts to come together, and then get your hands in. Right. So you can see now that it's starting to become uniform. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Look, you see, nice and.
Yeah. But there's still lots of crumbly bits on the side that have not incorporated into the dough.
Yeah. So you're trying to do. So it's a little bit like kneading bread dough.
This is the bit where I'm like, all the bits on my hand need to come off into the dough.
Right. Okay.
Right.
There we go. I think you're there.
I'm there.
Yeah.
Right. So we've got some biscuit dough.
You've got some biscuit dough. So now what you need is 2 pieces of greaseproof paper.
Oh, in our case,
Reusable.
Reusable fancy stuff.
Yeah, there's a sheet on the side. The others are all in front at the moment. Right,
okay.
So what we're going to do is cut this in half. Okay, so this is the bit where you chill it, but at this point is the easiest point to roll it out. So, and then you can just chill it rolled out, and it's just less effort.
Yes. So what are we doing with the chopsticks?
So the chopsticks are just, I find it easier to get a completely even thickness by using, well in this case, chopsticks. And they're about 6 mil thick.
Right.
But you can use anything, or you can just do it by eye.
You could use anything. You could use a twig. No, that wouldn't work, would it? Sorry.
You can use anything that's sanitary and hygienic.
And flat.
And flat.
Right, so I'm just rolling this
Right,
out.
so yeah, so what you want, gentle, even motion. There we go.
Ooh, and then the whole thing is sliding away now.
So what this means is, because you're doing clean greaseproof paper, so I would now turn it round and do a little tiny bit of a crosswise, and you can turn these round as well. So then you don't
then make it too thin.
Yeah, you just got to make sure that you've got them within the width of the rolling pin.
which
or,
I mean, just about have.
Yeah, or you know, use a wine bottle if you've got a wine bottle, or a jar of sauce. All of those things will work as
something cylindrical.
Yes. If you wrap it in cling film, dust it in flour, then it won't stick. Yeah, but yeah, so using greaseproof paper means you don't add any more flour, so it means the biscuits stay nice and melty and tasty and basically
how you want them to
lots
be.
of butter in rather than just lots of flour.
Right, so this, whoop.
Okay, so just keep those a bit further in. There we go. This is going better than the first attempt.
Yes, inside baseball, we tried this briefly earlier.
It didn't go.
It didn't go so well.
I had to rescue. So but that's the point actually. If you need to rescue it, you can just. So the aim is to roll it out as little as possible. But if you need to, just squish it back together. If it's gone a bit thin in a place and a bit thick in a place, just squish it a bit and then have another go.
Whoa, pants! I went off the end.
You did. It's fine. It's not that bad.
Is that all right? Okay.
We'll cope.
Right. So we've now got.
Basically, you want even thickness so then they bake evenly.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like you managed to make that thinner than I normally do, but you got mad skills, dude.
Mad skills. Right.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so we now have.
So what we want to do is we want to leave this on here.
Yeah.
And we put this on a baking tray.
Yeah.
That's it. And we put it in the fridge for
an hour.
An hour.
So.
My biscuit cutter obsession.
No, I was going to say in the vein of Blue Peter, here's one. Well, I didn't make it earlier. So this is the cookie dough that you did. That's been chilling in the fridge for at least an hour.
Yes.
Because we haven't got the time to wait for the one that I just did.
No, because the baby will wake up soon.
Yes. So yes, this is a massive box of cutters. And we've already selected a bunch that we'll have a look at.
These are all my favourites.
Because Hannah has loads. So
now we just need to... So this is properly chilled, so it's quite hard. So it shouldn't break.
Yeah.
Advantage. Right, we just need to cut out a lot.
Okay, right, okay.
You can just leave them in because we're only going to manage one of each.
I have a stylish cutter here. So this one, you press the cutter down.
Yeah.
And then it has a plunger that plunges the design into the top. How do I press that?
As hard as you can.
Okay.
Without breaking it. It's quite hard cookie dough, so it might not work all that well.
And then we pull that up. Ooh, okay.
And then if we were, do you want to just put it on the tray?
Yeah. Got a baking tray, right.
Do you want to, sorry.
Yeah.
Move my beverages.
So do we just push the...
Yeah, so if you put it just above and then push it out. There you go.
So yes, so as you can see, that is a rather faded... I didn't press the plunger hard enough.
No. Too close.
Right.
Well, no, it'll probably be fine.
So we need to wrap this up.
Yes.
So these are going to go in the oven.
Yes.
Which we're not going to show you.
No.
And then...
180 degrees.
Yeah.
180.
So here's the thing, right? If you're watching this on YouTube, we haven't got any cooked biscuits. So we can't show you the cooked biscuits.
We can photograph them later.
We can photograph them later. Yes. So you'll
you
now
have a photo of
you'll
one
now
eating them.
you'll now see us. And obviously, if you're watching live on Facebook, we're going to eat them next.
Look how much more.
Yes.
Like,
So this is me being wasteful and messing it up. Basically showing how much better a biscuit maker than Hannah. No, but Hannah is better a biscuit maker you are than me. That's
it's fine.
how this goes.
No, it's just because you want to eat more, right?
What? Eat more
Because we're just baking all these
random bits of dough.
Okay, we have to go wake the pickle.
We have to go wake our baby. So, see you next time.
Bye!